Chowder is a delightful and hilarious animated television series that takes place in the fantastical world of Marzipan City. The show follows the adventures of Chowder, a young apprentice chef with a big heart and an even bigger appetite.
Hey, don't right there!
Why not? Oh. There. Oh, no!
Stop! I can fix...
First season. Chowder dreams of becoming a great chef like his mentor, Mung Dal, who runs a catering company in the city. Along with Mung Dal's wife, Truffles, and their other apprentice, Schnitzel, Chowder embarks on a series of wacky culinary adventures. The first episode, The Froggy Apple Crumple Thumpkin, sets the tone for the series as Chowder is tasked with creating a dish that doesn't exist. In typical Chowder fashion, he decides to make it anyway, leading to a chaotic and messy kitchen. Throughout the season, Chowder learns valuable lessons about cooking, responsibility, and self-control as he works with Mung Dal and the other characters to create increasingly elaborate dishes. One of the recurring themes in the series is Chowder's insatiable appetite. In Chowder's Girlfriend, he falls for a girl named Panini who shares his love of food, but quickly learns that her affection comes at a price. In The Heavy Sleeper, Chowder eats so much food that he falls into a deep sleep and must be rescued by his friends. Another theme in the series is the concept of magical and bizarre foods. In the spookiest house in Marzipan, the gang visits a haunted house where the food comes to life. In the wrong address, they accidentally deliver a pizza to a giant who lives in a cloud, leading to an unexpected adventure. Throughout the season, Chowder also learns valuable lessons about responsibility and the consequences of his actions. In The Vacation, he accidentally causes a tidal wave that destroys the beach, leading him to take responsibility for his mistake and fix the damage. In The Dice Cycle, he becomes addicted to a gambling game and must learn the importance of self-control. One notable episode is Burple Nurples, in which Chowder and his friends accidentally create a drink that turns them into babies. The episode explores the concept of aging and growing up as Chowder and his friends struggle to return to their normal ages. In the season finale, The Apprentice Games, Chowder competes against other apprentices to become the best chef in Marzipan City. The competition involves a series of increasingly difficult cooking challenges, and Chowder ultimately comes out on top. Chowder Season 1 is a fun and entertaining journey through the world of Marzipan City. It introduces viewers to the lovable and quirky characters, as well as the bizarre and magical foods that make up the show's unique universe. Through Chowder's culinary adventures, the series teaches valuable lessons about teamwork, responsibility, and self-control, all while keeping audiences laughing and entertained.
Practicing my writing all day, see?
Comedy gold?
Back off, ugly! You've already defaced me once today!
Second season. One recurring theme is the ongoing rivalry between Chowder's mentor Mung Dal and his former apprentice Endive. In one episode, Endive steals Mung Dal's secret recipe and uses it to become the most popular chef in the city. In another episode, the two chefs compete to create the best BLT sandwich. These episodes showcase the competitive nature of the culinary world in Marzipan City and the importance of innovation and creativity in cooking. Another recurring theme in this season is the introduction of new characters. In one episode, Chowder befriends a group of tiny creatures called the Puckerberry Overlords, who take over the city with their sour fruit. In another episode, the gang tries to help a customer lose weight by creating a low-calorie dish. These new characters and situations add to the wacky and whimsical nature of the show. As always, Chowder's insatiable appetite is a constant source of comedy and chaos. In one episode, he eats a cursed fruit that makes him grow to an enormous size, causing havoc in the city. In another episode, he accidentally eats a dish that gives him the hiccups, leading to a series of mishaps and misadventures. Throughout the season, Chowder also learns valuable lessons about responsibility and the consequences of his actions. In one episode, he breaks a valuable vase and must find a way to fix it before Truffles finds out. In another episode, he accidentally creates a monster out of food scraps and must learn how to take responsibility for his mistakes. One standout episode in this season is the Flibber Flabber Diet. This episode explores the importance of healthy eating and the dangers of fad diets, all while keeping the humor and absurdity that make Chowder such a fun show to watch. In the season finale, the characters reflect on their adventures and the lessons they've learned throughout the season. They also face one final challenge as they must help a customer create the perfect dish for a food critic. This episode showcases the characters' growth and development throughout the season and sets the stage for the next chapter of their culinary adventures. Season 2 of Chowder is a hilarious and heartwarming continuation of the first season. It introduces new characters, new challenges, and new lessons for Chowder and his friends to learn. Through their culinary adventures, the show teaches valuable lessons about teamwork, responsibility, and the importance of being true to oneself, all while keeping audiences laughing and entertained.
Okay, gang, time to unveil the hit of the festival. I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears into every morsel of this dish.
Third season. The third season of the show sees the characters facing their biggest challenges yet. In one episode, the Toots, Mung Dal and his friends must rescue Truffles from a bizarre underground world. In another episode, the Lollistops, Chowder invents a new candy that becomes incredibly popular, leading to chaos and mayhem in the city. One major storyline throughout the season is Chowder's journey to become a master chef. In Chowder Grows Up, Chowder begins to age rapidly due to a rare condition and must decide whether to continue cooking or pursue a new career. In The Perfect Meal, he creates a dish so perfect that it causes everyone who eats it to enter a state of euphoria. As the season and series come to a close, the characters reflect on their adventures and the lessons they've learned. In the final episode, Chowder Grows Up, or Gazpacho Fights Back, Chowder becomes a master chef and must face off against Gazpacho, who has become a villainous chef. Throughout the season, the show continues to explore themes of responsibility, self-discovery, and the consequences of one's action. In one episode, the Blastraz, Chowder becomes addicted to a candy that gives him super strength, but ultimately learns the importance of moderation and self-control. In another episode, the Brain Freeze, he and his friends must overcome a debilitating brain freeze to complete a cooking challenge. One recurring theme throughout the season is the importance of creativity and innovation in cooking. In one episode, The Dinner Theater, the gang puts on a play about cooking that showcases their unique styles and techniques. In another episode, The Fire Breather, Chowder creates a spicy dish that becomes a sensation in the city. Another recurring theme in the season is the importance of friendship and teamwork. In The Cinnamony Monster, Chowder and his friends work together to defeat a giant monster made of cinnamon rolls. Season 3 of Chowder is a fitting conclusion to the series as the characters continue to learn and grow through their culinary adventures. The show explores important themes of responsibility, self-discovery, and creativity, all while keeping audiences laughing and entertained. As Chowder becomes a master chef and faces off against his old friend Gazpacho, the series comes full circle and leaves viewers with a sense of satisfaction and closure.